Hi, Writing for Children class. Lesson number 3 is about to begin. So I just went through the forum. Good questions. I think it's working. I hope you're reading it. Read the stuff, okay? Because then it'll all make sense to you, and maybe we can use it as a discussion. So that's my plan, is to keep working this way. Also, I'm reading your stories. I'm loving them. I'm really thank you guys. And it's helping me a lot to keeping busy and being distracted and reading some beautiful, beautiful stuff. I'm sorry we can't read them together in class. Maybe I can come up with some way for us to do that. Okay, so today the story, what I want to talk about comes from Galare's question. I hope I said it right, Galare. From your question about describing horrible things and if it put me in a bad mood. And you said when you wrote about the accident, you found it upsetting. So I thought that was a very interesting, got me thinking. And in my answer, if you've read it already, I said I actually, and this sounds bad, but I actually love describing horrible horrible things. You'll think I'm awful, but anyway, because they're very powerful. And in particular, I remember really two things which I answered in the question for the book. I really liked, again, sounds terrible, but the sizzling boy, that electrocution, that was I remember being in quite a good mood the day that I wrote that. And I guess first of all, I did read that there was a child that was electrocuted. So it does sound kind of heartless, but when you're a writer, I think what it does is you kind of you get a step of distance. There is a horrible thing, but when you're writing, it does give you a bit of emotional distance. At least that's what it does with me. And I have to admit, the other part I really loved writing about was the pig and the death of the pig. I did a lot of research on that. It happens that I get an organic beef delivery every month, and I'm friendly with the farmer, and I had been to his farm and seen the pig that we eventually ate. So, I mean, we didn't eat the whole pig, but I got some pork. Don't be shocked, the Jewish students, but I ate some of the poor pig. But anyway, he told me a lot about, how it works, what they do with the blood, all the details. So I guess when you're writing about stuff, if it becomes almost, like I said, distance, and if you get the details right, of course, it's satisfying. Okay, so I'm going to show you something which I never showed you in class. It's my bag of many books. These are all my books that I've published, and I want to I want to talk to you about today the one. Look at me, all these books. Okay, the one I want to show you is the one and it comes out of Galare's subject. Oh, shoot, where is it now? It's got a black cover. Here it is. Okay, and this is kind of heavy discussion for today, but I think you can handle it, and we're only at 3 minutes, so 2 minutes for something heavy. Okay, this book is called So Much It Hurts, and Galare, this is really for you. That was hard for me to write, and that put me in kind of the bad mood that you were talking about. I had to sort through a lot. I don't know what number book it was. I believe number 12, but I'm not sure. I took a long time till I was able to approach this subject, and it's about a girl. I don't think I ever really told you about this one in class. It's about a girl who has experienced or is experiencing relationship violence. And it happened to me. Of all my books, that's the one that's closest to my own experience. So it leads us to a quick talk today, because I only have 1 minute around left with you guys, is writing about something difficult that really happened to you. I couldn't do it right away. Like I said, I wrote all those other books before. I never was able to go into that kind of dark period of my own life. And but I guess at a certain point I felt ready to write about it, and I thought, and this also might be useful to you, I felt that maybe my book would help a girl, or a guy for that matter, but certainly a girl who found herself in the same situation that I found myself in. I was quite young. I felt responsible. I thought it was my own fault. It took me a long time to get out. So maybe, again, maybe I'll take a little more than 20 seconds to finish up the topic. It changed me. The experience changed me. Writing about it helped. I have heard from readers who've said that, you know, I could tell even from their messages, some readers, that they were going through something similar. So maybe just another moment here to say that you have to make sure that you're safe. You have to make sure that the people around you are safe. And when you're in a bad situation, you have to get out. Especially if it's really dangerous for you physically or emotionally. Mine was both physically and emotionally dangerous, and but in a weird way, it made me who I am, and I wouldn't even change it. It sounds strange to say, and also I wrote a book from it. So here's another little message: crap happens to you, turn it into a story. It's a way of you going through it, and it's a way of perhaps helping readers. Okay, so send me more forum questions tomorrow, and I'll have more to teach you. And thanks for the stories. Next week we'll start middle grade, and take care of yourselves. Okay, I feel bad that I won't see you in person, but happy that I am communicating with you via your stories. And I have to say, I've never enjoyed correcting quite so much, because it feels like I'm really I'm teaching you individually, I hope. Go through. Don't just look at the grade. Look at my comments. Okay, 6 minutes, 14 seconds. I went a little too long today. Bye-bye.